Hello, my dear. I represent to you the first course in my series about bioenergy and the therapeutic energy science in ancient Egypt. Every people on the earth have aspects of civilization, including the science, art, and culture left behind by those people to express their thoughts, beliefs, outlook, and behavior toward their surrounding and towards existence and the philosophy of life and day in general. One of these great civilizations in ancient world is the ancient Egyptian civilization, which left us with a culture and scientific. From my specialization in the study of Egyptology over many years at the university and my exact specialization in the ancient Egyptian language with its various lines of hieroglyphic, hieratic, and Coptic, I have paid great attention to study and interpretation of various philosophical, doctrinal, astronomical, and artistic texts left to us by great Egyptian ancestors, carved on the walls of temples, tombs, statues, obelisks, and also written on papyrus. Over the years of collecting, coordinating, and linking different scientific branches left to us by our ancestors, I have developed a framework and threads linking and bringing together these different branches of astronomy, doctrine, sacred engineering, and the other, and how these branches served the development of the spiritual aspect of Egyptians, which had a positive impact on all aspects of their lives, leaving us with an impressive culture and archaeological heritage. The theories, bioenergy, and the therapeutic science in ancient Egypt came out to be a guide for everyone looking for the means used by our Egyptian ancestors to raise the path of the awareness and the energy and learn the techniques of cosmic communication and self-healing to reach a harmonious, healthy life at the mental, physical, and spiritual level on the same approach followed by our ancestors in ancient Egypt. Ankh Wija Seneb Awuti. Your way to life, vitality, and health and the happiness of heart. This small phrase was the secret behind the greatness of ancient Egyptian civilization as they reach the Ankh, which is mean harmony is in life, that lead them to Wija. Wija means vitality, activity, which in turn strengthens the Ankh, life, physical health from all disease, and finally the reach to practice that made them a wood Eve, happy heart. As a result, they built the greatest civilization in history. Our ancestors in ancient Egypt reached to lay the way a harmonious and happy life, combining the physical and spiritual links and based on balancing them. It's not surprising that our ancient civilization reached this idea, as ancient Egyptian history is full of the greatest sages and philosophers who left to us papyri and texts indicating in an unmistakable way the greatness of the progress of spiritual science. In ancient Egypt, it was in Egypt the sage Ptahhotep, Amun-Obi, Imhotep, and Shashanki, Kagemi, Ani, and Ethek. The tree of life, or as our ancestors called it in ancient Egyptian language, Khet en Ankh, is the source and the root of the first therapeutic spiritual school in the world, which came out of its womb all forms of spiritual, therapeutic, and modern mystical methods with all their different names. From the Egyptian tree of life came yoga and prana and the Indian chakra system, as well as the science of Jewish Kabbalah in Christianity and Islamic Sufism, all of which have ancient Egyptian root and influence. Our ancestors in the tree of life have developed an educational system to take advantage of it in the path of life to awareness and upgrading, giving us the keys reached by the ancient Egyptian sage and the philosophers through their observation of natural and their spiritual practice, which enable them to establish harmonious, balanced, and healthy lives in all aspects of life. Many of us always fall under the stress of life, problems in our physical world, a lot of imbalance in our relations with other selves and our family relationships, and then our larger social world at work and others. And there are other physical and financial conflicts. All this negatively affects the spiritual, sociological, and the mental aspects of us. There must be a system and a way for us to renew the covenant within us and charge us with a new will energy to complete the path of life. The study of the tree of life system provides us with the keys to possessing the will, ways to motivating the soul, and having the inner determination to heal through suggestion of behaviors and actions, a way to raise the level of awareness and discover the physical, spiritual, and mental potential. The study of the tree of life system provided us with the keys to foundation of life and healthy thinking through the study of law and external influence on us, which control our decision making and also control our way of thinking and behaviors. The study of the tree of life system provides us with the key to behavior and the high moral leading and the different ways of expressing and developing human emotions and feelings because of their great importance in the acceptance of ourselves and our sense of acceptance by society through stimulating feeling of self-love and following the principle of merit, love, truth, goodness, and beauty. Studying the Tree of Life system provides us with the keys to understanding the center of physiological energy, the strengths of each center, and how to deal with it and make it in a state of balance. We will start step by step, lecture by lecture, to educate the tree of life, the chemical way to balance in our life.